So y'all trust men, y'all just manipulate them.
Well, that's not necessarily trusting though. If you're manipulating someone, then you don't have ultimate trust in them.
Why do
ultimate
kids try to
trust in
manipulate their
yourself.
mothers?
You have trust in yourself to trick them, but you don't have trust in that person per se.
No, Ali's saying he's trusting that these things are gonna take place, even though it's a negative thing. The outcome is gonna be prevalent.
Y'all got it wrong.
Did I have it wrong, Ali?
All of y'all have it wrong on y'all talking points, not in your assessment of what each other is saying. Listen, women are more loyal. Men have problems trusting other men. That's my assessment. Every single time anything that has ever negative happened to me has happened as a result of another man, not a woman. Right? Anybody that has ever turned on me, anybody that's ever did me dirty, anybody that's ever operated out of jealousy, anybody that's ever backstabbed me, it was not a woman. It was not a woman. Not one time in my life has it ever been a woman. Not once. And usually women will come back and they will move differently or they all apologize, right? But I don't look at women as a threat at all. I don't look at women as a threat at all. Not even a little.
How does it make us wrong because of your situation? You would never.
Exactly. I'm just so confused. You just told everybody they're wrong.
Your talking points are wrong. And what I'm saying is everybody keep referring it back to relationships. And I'm saying that the problems usually come as a result. Guys trust their chicks, but they don't trust their chicks around certain guys. Which is why you then see guys and why we have the narrative where we say, hey, don't check the player, check your chick. They usually are more focused on paying attention to the other guys and they're not necessarily paying attention to their chick. Right? They know Ali kind of said it. You know the character of the person that you're with. Nobody is generally surprised or mind blown when something happens to them because they actually know the person that they rocking out with. That's not a surprise. Most women know the type of guy that they get with. They know what the possibilities are. They know when he's going out. It's not even a woman's intuition. It's the nature of understanding the person that you're with. That's not a surprise. Not a thing that people don't trust, which is why they start to move a little bit more cautiously. They don't inherently trust the person that they are, right? Meaning that another guy or a woman don't trust another woman because they know the nature of a woman and they know the nature of a man. They know themselves, which is one of the reasons why they have that eye open for the person. I kick it with my chick all the time, right? And she'll say it. She'll say, Anton, watch that one, watch this one, watch that one, right? And I don't even think twice about it because in my mind, it takes two to tango, so it doesn't even matter, right? I ain't paying no attention to that hoe either way. But she's mindful of it and she's pointing out certain things because she understands more the nature of a woman because she is a woman, which means that she's less trusting of women. She knows who I am. She knows how I'm going to move. She ain't thinking about me. She knows that I'm transparent in how it is that I'm operating. Most people that are in a relationship understand and they know exactly the person that they're in a relationship with, right? But then I know the nature of a guy, whereas a woman might be looking crazy or she might be thinking that a dude is all sweet and stuff like that, right? Why do you think that back in the day, most guys didn't let their woman go to work?
Because of other men.
That's exactly why. That's exactly why they didn't let their woman go to work.
What year? What era?
Way back in the day.
Because at some point, women couldn't even work.
No, women have always worked. Women have always worked. They worked during the world wars. They worked all the time. Women have always worked. Do not sit there and fall into that lie. That is not true. Women worked around the house. They worked when it came to taking care of the farm. They worked when it came to the factories, when men went off to war. Women have always worked. You need to do your research. That is not true. That is a lie. That is a talking point on YouTube. That is not accurate. All right. Women have always worked. Men traditionally kept their wives at home because they didn't want them to get fucked by the supervisor.
So you're saying there was never a point in history where a woman was not allowed to work, to be employed?
Maybe a woman way back before we had the dollar in existence didn't necessarily get paid for what it is that she did. But even in a relationship, a woman always participated in the growth of the family by working. That has always been in existence. So don't ever believe that. And that's why even today, when I see women say, well, I'm looking for a man to take care of me, that has never been in existence. A woman has always contributed in one way or another as far as what it is that we doing and building up this family and working and grinding. But I believe, and again, this is just my opinion, that people are less trusting of people that are of the same gender because they know the nature of who they are.
But you see the question, just real quick, the question, it was just general. Like, so I trust my boyfriend, but I'm saying in general, if you have to put it, who's more trusting or less trusting, I was just using a generalization, but obviously there's always unique situations. Who I'm with, I trust, but in general, I just feel that women are less trustworthy of other men. But what you're saying, Anton, yeah, that we could be less trustworthy with our men around certain women, but it depends who your man is as well. So if you've got to be worried about who your man is around certain other women, then that means you have to really, you shouldn't really be.
A woman that's in sales usually does really well when she has men as her clients.
Or boobs.
Yeah, that's true.
A woman is not impressed by another woman in sales. So when a woman ascends the corporate ladder, she's not usually being promoted by other women. That's her competition.
True.
Which then incentivizes another woman to tell the guy, hey, look out for her because you about to get finessed.
I thought we were talking about men trusting women and women trusting men in relationships.
But Ali, okay, in my opinion, Ali already addressed that specifically, right?
All of us did.
But then, as usual, we add additional context because I don't think that anybody is truly surprised by who it is that they married to. You know the character of the person that you in the bed with. It's not a surprise, in my opinion. But that's just me.
But not a surprise, but people don't understand how to vet, or they're getting fooled by people who are just portraying a certain person and then they end up lying at the end and people find out later. So it's not.
So the guys that you didn't talk to in your lifetime before you get married, you didn't know the nature of who those dudes are? You were surprised?
I just told you, some people like to lie and they like to say things, especially, for example, I'm not using me. I'm really speaking in general.
Do you know when a guy is lying to you?
I'm not talking about me.
I'm asking you a question in general. Do you know when a guy is lying to you?
I had to learn when how guys. I didn't know it right off.
Is that a yes or is that a no?
I know now. Yes.
I can add this
though. You didn't know when a guy was. You didn't know when a guy was trying to finesse you and lie to you. Not saying that you went along with it. Not saying that you get.
No, I didn't.
If a guy approached you today, do you know whether or not he finessing you or not?
Yes. Today I do. Yes.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't know if it was me. If I was, I say I'm single when I was approaching you, there's no way you would know. Nobody never knew when I was finessing.